Good day mates, welcome to another Warcraft 3 audio commentary. This is your host Stormy with the capital Z. And my god, has it been a while since I've done this. Man, had some personal things to take care of, exams, life stuff and all. But anyways, getting around this match, we have Cechi spawning as the teal undead player at the bottom left against Ted, also referred to as Tatazu Sharky in this particular matchup. He is spawning as the pink undead on the top right, and this matchup is going to be over last Refuge. This is a best out of 3 series, and I will be, well, at least looking forward to casting the other games as well after this one. So we have an undead versus undead on this match, on this particular map. Very kind of a rare scenario to see these days. Cechi is one of the newer players into the game. He is, I don't really remember which country he's from, but he is one of the rising stars in the Warcraft 3 leagues. And Ted, well, he is this year's WCG reigning champion. You gotta give him credit for that. Cechi sending out a scout acolyte towards Ted's base. Ted not doing the same though. Both of the players seem to be opening up with similar builds. Well, no, not kind of similar though, although Cechi did not drop the graveyard. Cechi seems to be going for the fast DK, while Ted, I believe he is... well, wait a second, I didn't quite follow the whole build, but I believe Ted is doing the same rather. Cechi's graveyard was a little late. They're doing pretty much the same or rather identical builds. Acolyte comes in, gets out, no damage done, and I don't think it's under harm's way. The DK can reach it and can pick it up, but it would be kind of a waste of time. I don't know if if it would be a wise choice for Ted to even do it. Well, Ted is heading towards the enemy base for the attack. Acolyte stays at the middle of the map for some reason. Cechi going for some creeping over there, takes down the ogre, sends back his ghouls, while here comes Ted. Ted is gonna be using those corpses. No, corpses have already... the corpses of that ogre mauler have... is it a mauler? I think it's just a warrior. Oh, whatever it was, the corpse of it was already used by Cechi. And Ted doesn't really have anything to use right now. He can't even use a graveyard, as the graveyard is not complete, and it's still under construction, that is. So Ted gonna go outside the base and use some old-fashioned undead techniques, that is, take out a critter and then spawn those skeleton warriors. Now heading towards Cechi's base. Cechi has to be a little careful now. This is Ted. He is the top undead player, as in right now, top undead Chinese player. Well, Warcraft 3 is pretty much Chinese, as people like to say. We got so many famous Chinese players right now, and well, those skeleton warriors go down. Ted is trying to get in there, or just trying to keep Cechi busy, I believe. Keep Cechi at bay, not allow him to creep, and I believe he has a plan of some sort of. Anyways, both players having identical builds, identical armies, and pretty much I believe this matchup will pretty much turn around to who can do the better micromanagement, who can make the better decisions, who can just play it off. So Cechi is still firm on creeping, although Ted is right behind his back. Ted getting his fiend on the field. That fiend now turning it back for some reason, but the DK is still in there. DK gonna do some damage with the skeleton warrior. That's not going to be that beneficial, but well, let's see. The little sad thing is that none of the players will be able to use that death coil over each other, as both of them are undead. That is, we just did see a nice little jack there by Ted, or the troll berserker there. Is it troll trapper? It's a troll trapper, not berserker. So here come two fiends by Ted, two fiends by Cechi as well. Ted doing a pretty good job of keeping Cechi at bay, and well, that fiend was constantly being attacked, and I believe Ted would want to go back a little.
Forces are under attack.
Now Ted having three fiends, I believe he might want to creep a little, or I don't know. I don't really know what does he want to do. Fourth fiend coming on the way. Slaughterhouse dropped, and the Black Citadel upgrade is underway. Cechi picking up the last Troll Trapper, and finally being able to completely creep out that camp. We have Cechi doing pretty much the same thing. Black Citadel underway, and that Slaughterhouse dropped. I don't really see any major difference that these players can make as far as the armies and build orders go. Well, and okay, Cechi got a nice little sentry ward, dropping it at the middle of the map. Pretty ideal location for him to drop that, as this route does connect both of the bases together. Does connect a route that is to both of the bases, and while Cechi goes for some creeping, I don't think he should have had done that, but he is doing it, and I believe he did it for that item. Got a potion of greater healing, but it could have been something else though. So yeah, I believe he did it for the item, but I don't really know if that was a wise decision, because Ted was already underway. There was no way that Cechi did not see Ted, even in the night time. Ted was like right in front of him. And still, Cechi coming back with a fight, going after the Skeleton Warriors and getting a nice little jack over that ogre. Now Ted's gonna be picking up the pieces, but Cechi is still over there, but Ted did get the last hit. Both of the heroes leveling up. Cechi's hero is at level 3, while Ted's hero is just at level 2, because Cechi was more concentrating on creeping as compared to Ted, who was just concentrating on harassment. Now Cechi getting back to the base. Ted already got his Lich. Cechi also got his Lich. Pretty even fight over here. I don't know if either of the players lost a fiend. No, I don't think they did. The battle has been pretty much around killing the creeps, jacking one another's creeps, and killing off those what do you call them? Skeleton warriors. Yeah, them. Okay, now Cechi playing a little sneaky over here, using a potion of invisibility, and oh boy, he gotta get out of there soon enough. And okay, he is revealed. Ted has to be alerted over there.
Players' forces are under attack.
Pretty good map sense there by Ted, if you ask me. Staying alert where Cechi is, because it was just a second or two until Cechi managed to escape from there, but Ted was still able to land a few hits with the fiends over that DK having unholy aura, being able to run faster, but oh, what am I saying? Even Ted has the same thing. I don't think it's level 2. Sometimes players tend to do that, but Death Coil would be a better option. And okay, Cechi going for Abominations. No attack upgrades on it yet, and none underway. He should be going for them, in my opinion, at least. Undead players do that. Even if no other player does, Undead players at least do that quite oftenly. Ted going for a red camp, going after that giant ogre warlord, and oh boy, getting a Book of the Dead. And man, have we seen some comebacks with that Book of the Dead. And Ted isn't even like behind in this matchup. This matchup has been quite even thus far, but that Book of the Dead can change everything. All Ted needs to do is get inside the undead base. A little good thing about the whole undead versus undead scenario for the undead is that, and okay, first fiend down in the game. So yeah, both of the players getting dark ranges, and there comes those skeleton warriors. Now Cechi has to escape. Cechi has to get out. What the hell? Cechi got the same item as well. Cechi, whoa. Okay, I didn't see that coming. Cechi got the same item and went, and man, this is one hell of a mirror match, turning out to be an all-out brawl at the middle of the map. And my god, I can't even keep up with what the hell's going on. I believe. Okay, what? Isn't this supposed to change the color? I don't quite know. But it seems to me like Ted was forced to TP back. Ted the one, or okay, I'm pretty sure okay, I believe it got revived from the tavern. I was about to say I'm pretty sure I saw the Lich die, or at least one Lich die. I don't even remember who to whom that Lich belonged to, but whoever it was, it got revived from the tavern. And okay, now Ted using up the timed life of the skeleton warriors and gonna use them to creep out this camp over here. Gonna be relatively easy for him to do that with those skeleton warriors taking all the damage. And got a okay, come on, what are the chances of this happening? Both of the players got the same damn item, Hood of Cunning. Cechi got Hood of Cunning and for some reason sold it off. Oh wait a second. No, I was wrong. The one who crept out this camp was Ted, and Ted got 2 Hoods of Cunning. Okay, now that is something. That's gonna boost up the whole attack speed and the intelligence of that Lich there. Man, that is something. And getting Gloves of Haste, Orb of Corruption, I believe that's kind of the, or rather pretty much the best thing the Lich could have received as items as far as damage goes. I don't even wanna imagine what a Blade Master would be able to do with all oh god, what am I saying, with an item combination of that type. Alright, Cechi arriving at Ted's base, going after that Nerubian tower. Skeleton warriors attacking the acolytes directly, Ted pulling them off, trying to get them out of harm's way. But okay, Cechi was able to pull off a nice little Frost Nova, able to kill one of them, will be able to kill a few more. And okay, right now Cechi will be having the upper hand as he is using the TP to go back to his base. And oh boy, he still has those skeleton warriors left. Ted needs to pick them off soon, really soon. Otherwise he might even lose one more of those acolytes, and he cannot afford to do that. His gold supply will be halted for a while. And okay, Ted getting, or rather Cechi getting a sacrificial pit, a Temple of Dam, on the other side as well, and they're getting that Banshee upgrade. And I don't know what to say, but these players are playing so identically, when even their armies have the same number, same type of units. Well, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to expect.
A player's forces are
and
under attack.
I believe I don't see any shades on the field. Are there any shades? There should be a few shades at least, or rather 1 or 2 somewhere, because he got a sacrificial pit unless and until he wants to go for the frost worms. And okay, this one camp which I had no knowledge about is finally being crept, and it turns out to be that giant turtle camp which I completely hate from Turtle Rock. And I believe the same camp belongs in Echo Isles as well, at behind the expansion, where nobody ever goes unless until they just have to, because there aren't any creep camps left of that level. So both players concentrating on creeping, trying to raise up the levels. This experience bar almost full. Dark Winter will hit level 3, and here comes the skeleton warrior trying to scout around a little. Good choice to attack the obsidian statue, but well, Unholy Aura, it's regenerating anyways. So he got a flute of accuracy, and I believe that's a pretty good item for any army that has many ranged units. And as far as undead
The
goes,
player's forces are
the
under
only
attack.
thing that isn't ranged would be the DK, unless and until you go for abominations. He's keeping the aura with the DK though. Now I believe he wants to give the experience to the Lich and the Dark Ranger. Was not enough to get him to level 4. Man, just one experience left. That's not even fair. And that skeleton warrior attacking the Black Citadel. Quite brave of it. Quite brave of it. Well, Cechi having good intel of whatsoever is happening at the undead player's base, or rather the other undead player's base, with that sentry ward over there. And I believe Cechi is planning to launch a full-scale assault. Oh boy, here comes a Banshee. Although it doesn't have... okay, I take that back. The master upgrade is being researched. Ted doing the same thing. I guess Ted would be doing the same thing at least. I don't see how it's kinda gonna even work out. But it's gonna be like Cechi takes over a unit that belongs to the enemy, and then Ted can just take it back using his own Banshee. I don't really know how it's all going to like turn out, but unless and until the players might have wanted to go for the the creeps, the stronger creeps, the creeps that have spells and all, then okay, I believe I was wrong. I kind of forgot about one of the really good underused spells in this game. Anti-magic. That anti-magic shield is also very underused, although this would be a more efficient counter versus undead, because both of theirs are undead. They can't even use the coil Nova tactic. They only have to rely on Nova, and oh my goodness, Ted getting those illusionary fiends on the field, and Cechi has to be really careful. Cechi is getting confused, attacking those fiends and wasting a lot of valuable time. And in that time span, Ted will be able to pick off a lot of Cechi's unit, and my god, this might just be the deciding battle of this game. While Cechi is pretty much getting owned over here. Man, well, even though I just said Cechi is getting owned, even Ted lost all of his fiends. Both of those obsidian statues have been upgraded to destroyers. Destroyers are on the field, and they can consume these skeleton warriors and make them into those orb of annihilation very easily. Ted has attack upgrades, and okay, that is the difference maker. That's all I can say. Ted has attack upgrades, and that will be the difference maker. He also has he has the defense upgrades, although Cechi has the attack upgrades too. This battle seems to be turning around in favor of Ted. Ted is doing a really good display of micromanagement here, and Cechi, well, he's just gotta do something to get out of this mess. We still have some abominations on the field, but if they die, this is very much over for Cechi. Will Ted be able to take away this battle, or oh my god, DK dead. Nice little nuke done there by Ted. Now I'm gonna go after the fiends one by one. Nothing is there to heal away those undead units, and Ted getting inside and just looking forward for the GG. That's all I can say right now. And there it goes. There we go. Well, that was a pretty good matchup there. Good mirror. We've seen out a while. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you have liked the cast, do not forget to subscribe and like and hit the like button on this video. Man, it's been a while since I've done this. So that's it. That is all. Z out. Bye bye.